Oh my god. No, dude. Hello. Welcome, everybody. The fly pattern I'm doing right now is a kind of mayfly kind of thing because there's been lots of mayfly in my area. So I've tried a few of these on my stream yesterday. One of them didn't work out very well. See here, this is kind of what they're supposed to look like a little bit. Got that grayish body. I dropped it. Hold on. I'll find it later. Anyways. That's why I'm using this white grayish thread. Please be sure to like, but you don't have to. I messed it up. But I can fix it. Is this a good angle or should I move it up and down? I'm not sure what you guys think. If you like the stream, please leave a like. Really helps out. And now to finish off the fly, we just get this fly tying head cement stuff, Formula One or whatever. But it just glues it and makes sure that the rope or the string, sorry, doesn't slip out. It stays in place there. Stuff is pretty old. I'm gonna need to get some new stuff, and I've had some problems with the glue drying over the hole, so I have to put this pin in it or this needle, I guess, and it just frees it up so that I can stick my string in there when I'm fly fishing. All right, this is fly number 1 of the stream. You. Hello, Frosty13. Thank you for liking. Oops. Or I'll show you my little collection of fly ties in a sec here. Those are all the ones I've tied so far. Not too many. Those are the mayflies. That was some random. Right. So I have a few colors here. I have like, hold on. Let's just show you a small piece. I have this neon green or neon yellow, and then I have like like this shiny stuff here. I also have this shiny stuff and some purplish and black sparkly. Which color do you think I should use for a fly? What color? No? Anybody? Okay, whatever. I'll do sparkly black. Hmm. I don't think I have blue. That would be. Oh, I kind of. What about this stuff? Do you think this stuff's good here? Should I use that for blue? Or like one of these gold colors, yellow? Yeah, okay. Stuff is pretty flaky, so I might need a little extra. But before I tie that on, I just gotta tie on the starting string here. And then for this fly I'm gonna put some cement on there just so that it stays in place and doesn't twist around. And then there, let that dry for a second. Doesn't take very long. But you can't see it, but I can. But the glue is like, I don't know what to say, filling in that hole, and I don't like that. So just do that quick and it fixes it. Alright, let's tie on our sparkly blackish green blue. Oh, I didn't tie it on very well. There we go. And just loop it around a few times. Secure it on there. Wrap around there a few times. Cut off the excess. Set it on the ground out of the way. And then we got to get our hackle, which is just it. I don't know if you remember, but it's just kind of like this feather. It's super short though. This one's broken, but it looks kind of like that. I need to get more, but it's pretty expensive. So, well, this is actually a pretty one. The white in the middle and the reddish orange on the outside. It's pretty nice. And then this fuzzy stuff at the bottom is kind of useless, so I usually trim most of that off. But first, gotta tie on the little tail thing here. Alright, and then it makes it easier for me, so I like to bring up the string up to the eye of the hook kind of here. So then I don't have to like fight all this stuff. And hello, Frosty again. Frosty, do you have a YouTube channel? No? Yes, okay, I'll subscribe to you because you're nice. This is actually my first successful stream, believe it or not. Do you think I should make more videos like these or just live stream? That's fine. What kind of stuff did you post? Nice, same here. I like to do fishing, skiing, surfing. I play baseball, but I don't post that, of course. Stuff like that. Biking. Nice. I was gonna play hockey, but all the skates that I tried on just like hurt my feet a lot. I could hardly stand in them. But it's fine. You have a favorite hockey team? Oh, yeah. Which one is it? Is it like Toronto Maple Leafs. Nice. Those guys have been pretty good. Like or what's his name? Matthews? Forget his first name. But there we go. Nice little fly there. If you want to get any of the supplies for this, I don't have a website. Austin Matthews, right? So Amazon. Yep, I got this Kingfisher kit here. It came with pretty much all the tools you need. It's pretty nice. Okay, do you think I should tie a mayfly or keep doing that one? Matthews. It's okay. But do you think I should tie a mayfly or that sparkly one I just did? Which one do you think you liked better? Sparkle or mayfly? Whatever. Okay. I need to practice the mayfly, so I'll do that one once more. Yeah. Okay. With mayflies, the kind of hackle you want to use, hackle's just this kind of feather, is more like, here, I have a book here. Cream hackle feather. So, like, I don't know, kind of white, but not really. And you typically with fly tying, oh, that's a lot of fuzz. Whenever you're tying the little tail here, you usually want it to be probably max half the hook length. Otherwise, it's just too long. Okay. Now I'm gonna put on the gray stuff here, or white, I'm not really sure. Oops. I'm gonna go now, so good luck in your journey. Thanks, Frosty. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. So, for the people who are watching, what I'm doing right now is I have this white string because it's supposed to look kind of like the body of a mayfly-ish, but sometimes it doesn't look great. But I might go fishing today, but we'll see if I can have time. Sorry, I just gotta do something real quick. I'll start tying flies in a sec here. Alright, I just here I put up a pole. Like, I'm gonna move it out here so it's not in your guys' way. What do you prefer, fly fishing or rod and reel fishing? Rod and reel would be like with a bail and stuff like that. Spinners, top waters, whopper ploppers, fly fishing? No? Someone voted fly fishing and then changed their mind. Personally, I've caught some pretty big walleye on the rod and reel, but I've also caught a really big, what's it called? Rainbow trout on the fly rod, and then I ate it. It was pretty good. Tasted like a fish. Fly fishing, nice, nice, nice. If you have any like ideas for flies I should tie, let me know in the comment box, and I will try to learn them. Right, and then I can just trim that. Perfect. Now I'm going to put the design of it's just the spiral there. Here, can I get rid of it? No, I'm gonna get rid of the poll. Thank you for voting that one person on fly fishing. It's just kind of in the way. Fly fishing 100%. Yay. I very much so agree with that person. I have nothing against rod and reel. I have just lately I've had more luck fly fishing. No, 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 no. There we go. A wasp. I don't know if that worked. Stupid flies flying around here. I'm pretty sure there's been at least 2 or 3 people that have been watching my stream for a while. I'm assuming if you're watching, you could probably hear this. Thanks for watching all that time. Really helps out. Oops. If you want me to do a live stream where I kind of show you all the tools and how to use them before I do, please let me know. Because this tool here, this is called the whip finisher. This is how I finish the fly. I'll show you right now. So what you do with the whip finisher is you take this hook part and then you kind of jab it into the line. And this is the bobbin where the string is. You pull down, hook, then you bring it around this part, you pull it up. You have to make sure it's like this. Bring it around the hook in the direction, and then you just go like this or like 4 or 5 a couple times. Then you just pull the string that was on this one off, and you pull down this. And if you pull on the bobbin string, it lifts this up, and you just scoop this out, and then it just has a little knot. And it's pretty handy. Do you like it on the lower half, the middle, or upper half of the screen? If you can't like comment or whatever, that's fine. But I'm curious because this is best for my view as I'm live streaming. But what do you guys think? And if anybody has any suggestions for like custom stuff or something like that, let me know. I am not selling anything because I am not experienced enough. I don't tie enough, but yeah. There we go. I just finished this nice little mayfly looking thing. It's actually pretty good. All right. So we're approaching the 30-minute mark, so I'm probably going to end it soon, but still have a few minutes, and I'm going to tie one more fly. So don't leave, please. All right, so now I'm going to tie a kind of, I don't know, it's a mix of a bunch of bugs, but it's pretty useful. I've caught a few fish on them. But basically, here's an example of kind of some bigger ones, but here are the more regular ones I like to tie. But they're basically just some string wrapped around the hook, and then a little tail sometimes, some hackle. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, right, I forgot I dropped a hook. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Okay, I'll find it later, but just get to tying this fly. And the fly I am tying right, oh, sorry, it's shaking. I keep bumping my camera. Fly I'm tying right now is a super easy, like beginner level one because I'm a beginner. I'm not like those pro tires you see on your For You page and stuff. But I'm so sorry for hitting that. It annoys me and I'm sure it annoys you. But my camera is on a very bouncy mount. Alright, that's about good there. And then just trim the excess. And then I have this nice garbage cup. Just one of these blue cups with a bunch of trimmings in there. And then, so when I said these ones were easy, I wasn't joking. Like, there's like 2 steps, basically. So after you do that, you can grab your fly tying cement. And then you get a little thing like this. There's a bunch of dried up on stuff on it that I need to get rid of. I won't do that now because I don't want to waste your time. Or my time. I have to mow my lawn. So, yeah, that was actually like perfectly coated there. So now, I get my string of choice, plop it on there, and just secure it on like so. And then this part's kind of annoying because sometimes you can trim your string by accident. Didn't that time. Just get the excess out of the way there. And you want to try to wrap it around the hook in the direction that you're doing this. And then you can see the bend of the hook starts there. So we'll just go a little ways past it, about there. And then we'll wrap it along here to secure it onto the hook. And then do a few wraps along there so that it doesn't like untangle itself per se. Trim the excess. And then grab a piece of feather hackle stuff. Oh, just gonna get a feather, sorry. Trying to find a nice tall one. Oh my goodness, I didn't know I had ones this big. For like most hackle or the hackle that my uncle taught me how to tie this with was super long and very nice to use, but I just have this thin, short pieces. This is a longer piece I found here. So, you don't have to have a tail on this ones, but you want about half the hook length. So right there, that looks about half. And then give it a few wraps, just so that it's nice and secure on there. And it's not going to look perfect. It's just the way it is, but it's a tail and it should work. And then just wrap it. I like to wrap it back to the eye. It just makes it easier to. Sorry about that. Finish tying it or secure it on there when I'm done. Here. Oh, this one's turning out pretty good from my angle, which is really nice, but it's nice and vertical. Oh shoot, I wrecked it. I can save it though. Oh, trust me, I can save it. Do not trust me, please. Okay, that looks pretty good, but it doesn't because of this little thing, but I just have to cut that off. Yep. Throw that in a little garbage cup. Trim out these, can you see? These little excess hairs here. As they get in the way of the final product. Give it a few wraps to imitate the head of the bug or whatever. Sometimes you gotta slow down just to make sure you cover every little inch of it. If you heard that weird banging noise, it's something happening outside. My window's open. I grab our wet finish tool, hook it, bring it around this, back over here. Sorry, my sweater's in the way. Okay, nope. I need more string. One, two, three, four, and a few more. Pull down. Oh, see that's really annoying when the string breaks, but it I hope I tied the knot already, so it should stay together. Okay, so all I need to do here is put the cement glue stuff on, just like this. And just like that, I'm done. Fly number, 3, 4, 5 of the stream, something like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'm not very creative, but I saw this on a video I watched. I will catch you on the fly. Anyways, have a nice day. Bye-bye.